So welcome to Ego the Skill Provider. So friends, you know that I have taken a completely different topic for today. Everyday phrasal verbs. The same concept goes like this. What I have already informed you. There is something called speaking pyramid that is called tense and time. After that collocation. Collocation is nothing but an extension process of rectifying yourself. If there is a mistake, then you can rectify yourself by going through the collocation. And the third thing is called vocabs. That's pretty important. Whenever I say vocabs, that includes all the things like you can say phrasal verbs, something called idioms, something called binomials, something called one-word substitutions. So many things are there. But here, why that everyday phrasal verbs means very common phrasal verbs. These are the phrasal verbs. You can find it out every day when you are trying to step out of your home. You are going to use this phrasal verbs, and that's quite interesting also. Believe me, you are supposed to use that. If you are not using, you are losing out some things. These are called the chains, because I already informed you, like vocabs are the something called the raw building blocks. This is the smallest unit of a sentence. Already informed you everything, right? So what is more important today? I am going to take you something called phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, everyday phrasal verbs, not the traditional phrasal verbs that we have gone through. I am going to teach you something called everyday phrasal verbs, means very common phrasal verbs that you are supposed to use every day. And believe me, whenever you are trying to use phrasal verbs, you transform yourself from a non-native speaker to a native speaker, because the people of America and the people of Britain use a lot of phrasal verbs in their day-to-day conversation, everyday conversation. So if they can use, why can't we? We have to use it, and let me check it out how things are being stepping off first. Okay. So something called, we are going to learn something called everyday phrasal verbs. It's quite interesting. Try to understand my point. It's very, very interesting. And today onwards, I'm going to share some 18 around 18 new vocabs for you. 18 new vocabs. It's not a joke, my friends. You can use it. It is a ready-made things for you. Just like you are going to hotel and a lot of things are there. You just sit and eat. It's not bringing some vegetables and cooking at home. That is a tedious process, right? Exactly. This is something called everyday, phrasal verbs that you can use right away. Right now, you can also use. Just check it out. I'm going to share the screen, and I'm sure it is going to help. This is something called everyday phrasal verbs. This is my first one, right? This is my first one. What you can say, what you can check it out, just check it out. Something called, 1 minute, let me resize it. Okay. So this is something called think over, hang off, count on, point out, figure out, and hurry up. These are the six subs. I have another six. This is the part two, and this is part three. I'm going to complete it today. And this is the weekend class for us. So I want to give you more so that you can, enjoy your life. At least for 2 days, whenever you're going to assemble, again, you should have a lot of, idea of vocabulary with you. You can speak English. The first one is called think over. What do you mean by think over? Think over means consider something carefully before making a decision. ଟିକେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କହୁଛି, ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ କହୁଛେ ସାର୍ ଏଇ ଜବଟା କେମିତି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗୁଛି, ମୋତେ ଟିକେ ଟାଇମ୍ ଦିଅ, ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଥିଙ୍କ କରୁଛି, ଆପଣ ରଙ୍ଗ ଇଂଲିଶ କହୁଛନ୍ତି. You should say think over. Think and think over is hell and heaven difference. Think, I am thinking something. You are thinking of the past. ମୁଁ କିଛି ଭାବୁଛି, suppose ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି, I'm thinking something. I'm thinking of my mom, my dad, anybody in the world. I can think of them. But whenever I say think over, that means a proposal has been given to me. ମତେ ଗୋଟେ proposal ଦିଆଯାଇଛି, ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି, that is called think over. So there is hell and heaven difference. ଆପଣ ଭାବନ୍ତୁନି ଯେ like think ଯାହା think over ସେଇଆ. If you say I'm thinking, what you are thinking? You are thinking of your past life. You are thinking of your wife. You are thinking of your son, your daughter, or a past event, something like that. That is called think. But whenever I say think over, that means you have given a proposal. Suppose ମୁଁ କହିଲି ସାର୍ ମୋ ଇଗୋରେ ଗୋଟେ ଜବ୍ ଓପନିଂ ଅଛି, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ କିଏ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟେଡ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ଧର ମୁଁ ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ କହିଲି, ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ସାର୍ ଓକେ ସାର୍, ଇଟ୍ସ ଏ ଗୁଡ୍ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ ଫର୍ ମି, ଲେଟ୍ ମି think over it. Think over means I have to consider carefully everything. How much salary I have to get, whether I leave this job, whether it is going to suffice my income or not, and what is the duty hour, how can I work, whether it is online or offline. A lot of things you are supposed to take, right? Suppose you get a proposal. Some of you are not married also. Suppose you are getting a proposal from your relative, like there is a good bride or good groom is there. So ଆପଣ କଣ କରନ୍ତି? You are trying to find out all the permutation, combinations, ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଦେଖନ୍ତି. So that is something called think over. I have given an example here. I need to think over the job offer. Suppose I got a job offer. If somebody will ask, how is the job? Let me think over it. Let me think over it. That's the right way. So there are 18 such things are there. Let me complete it 18. Then I'll take a question. Something called hang off. You are using every day, my friends. That is going to hang off. What do you mean by hang off? Let me give you an example. To end a phone call suddenly and unexpectedly. It happens sometimes. ଧରନ୍ତୁ like ମୁଁ ଧନେଶ୍ୱର ସାର୍ ଉପରେ ରାଗି ଯାଇଛି, କି ଧନେଶ୍ୱର ସାର୍ ମୋ ଉପରେ ରାଗି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି, ତ ମୁଁ କଲ୍ କରୁଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ, ସାର୍ ରାଗିକି ପୁରା କାଟିଦେବେ. So that is called hang off. Look, I don't like your language. I'm going to hang up the call. I'm going to disconnect the call. Look, it's a very boring English, my friends. ମୁଁ କହିଛି already ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ. You have to transform yourself from a native speaker to non-native speaker. I want to disconnect the call. It is called written communication. Mostly, disconnect is a word that you can use for written communication. But whenever it comes to spoken English, why can't you use hang off? Okay, sir. Like suppose ମୁଁ ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ କଲ୍ କରୁଛି, I am ଅଶୋକ ସାର୍ଙ୍କୁ କଲ୍ କରୁଛି, ତ ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ସାର୍ଙ୍କର ଟାଇମ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, ସେ ଯିବାକୁ okay, sir. Actually, I'm running out of time, sir. Like, is it possible? Can I hang up the call? You can hang up the call. So, to end a phone call, like, suddenly and unexpectedly, don't hang up the call. I'm going to share some important information. You can use it like that. Lot of things. Suppose, ଆପଣ ମୋ phone ଟା କାଟିଦେଲେ, ମୁଁ ବିରକ୍ତ ପ୍ରକାଶ କରିବି. I am the boss. ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିପାରିବି, Sanjay Babu is working under me. So Sanjay Babu ମୁଁ କହିବି, hey, why did you hang up my call? No, sir, actually it was disconnected. I don't know, sir, but I don't know, sir. Why did you hang up my call? Why did you hang up? How dare you to hang up my call? Hang off. Whenever you are trying to end, you are trying to disconnect the call that is in progress. That is called something called hang off. Don't hang up the call. I have something to share with you. Look, how you are transforming yourself from a non-native speaker to native speaker, right? Something called count on that most of the time I use, most people don't understand it. So that's why I place it here. Count on. ମତେ ଆପଣ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ମତେ ଆପଣ ଭରସା କରିପାରିବେ, ପ୍ଲାଟଫର୍ମ କୁ ଭରସା କରିପାରିବେ. ଭରସା କରିବା ମାନେ କଣ? You can fail. You can put a lot of faith on us. I'll give you that thing. That you can say, guys, you can count on me. You don't want to speak English, you don't know how to speak English, don't worry. Count on me. That means please depend on me. Please keep a faith on me. I can teach you. Look, don't count on him. He is very irresponsible. Suppose you are trying to put faith on somebody. I say, don't count on him. He is going to put you in trouble because he is very irresponsible guy. ଆପଣ ଜଣକୁ କିଛି କହିଛନ୍ତି ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ, ମୁଁ ତାକୁ କହେ, don't give money to him. He is a drunkard. He is an irresponsible guy. Don't count on him. He will drink all the things like that. Count on means depend on. Keep faith on something. Right. The next one is called point out. Suppose, I have, you are my math friend. Suppose, there are so many teachers are there. Suppose in my group, suppose Muktikan is a teacher of mathematics. He's a mathematics teacher, right? So I have, I'm just finding some mathematics. I'm doing some mathematics. जोटे कि सार दो तीन टा भूल बाहर एटा आपनकर भूल अछि. So I can say thank you sir for pointing out my mistake. So pointing out means to let people know about the error or mistake. Suppose आपण इंग्लिश कहउछन्ती, ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଲି ସାର୍ ଏଇଠି ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଭୁଲ କରିଦେଲେ, so you can say thank you sir for pointing out my mistake. Pointing out, that means rounding off the mistake, that is called pointing out. Point, you are trying to point it out, so this is called point out. Point out, think of, hang on, hang off, count on, and something called figure out. What is figure out? To understand or solve something, not same thing, because I have put it very wrongly, it's a typo error, but it is solve something. Okay, what is understand? You don't understand anything, you can say I can't understand it. That means I can figure out. So I can tell you, can you figure out something? I can't figure out anything. Figure out, I don't understand. Look, suppose ମୁଁ କିଛି teach କରୁଛି, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କିଛି teach କରୁଛି, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଶିକ୍ଷା ଦଉଛି, ତ ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କର ସେଇଥିରୁ କିଛି ଜାଣି ପାଇଲେନି, suppose you are not able to understand, you can say sir I don't understand what you are talking. In a different way you can say sir I can't figure it out. ଯଦି ମାନଙ୍କର କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି, ଆପଣ କିଛି ଭାବି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, I'm sorry I can't figure it out, I'm sorry it's beyond my comprehension. So figure it out means to understand, don't figure it out means don't understand. ମୁଁ କିଛି ପଢଉଛି, ଆପଣ ବୁଝି ପାଇଲେନି, you can say sir would you please comes once more on hang off because I don't figure it out. କେତେ ବଢିଆ ଲାଗିଲା. So that is what I'm going to tell you. This is everyday words. You can use it, my friends. This is not a 1 or 2 days. This is something called everyday conversation, daily conversation. Once you are stepping out of home, even are calling somebody, you are using every day. This is something called part of your life. Part of your life. You are trying to speak something. Once you utter some things, you are going to use this one. ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, think over. Every day you are thinking over something. ଆଜି କଣ କରିବି, କୋଉଠି ଯିବେ, କଣ କରିବି, you are thinking a lot. Hang up, ଆପଣ କା ଫୋନ୍ ଟାକୁ ରାଗି କାଟି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି, କିଏ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଫୋନ୍ ବି କାଟି ଦଉଛି, can you say like that, why did I hang up my call? Look, I'm calling you 5 times, still you are hanging up my call. ତ କେତେ ବଢିଆ ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି. Spoken English. Counter. Yeah, you can counter me. Don't worry. I'm here to help you out. You can counter me. Point out. Sir, it's very nice to you because you have already pointed out some of my mistakes. Figure out, sir. I don't figure out what exactly you are telling. Could you please little bit, clean up somewhat I can easily understand, because you, I mean, just tone of your voice, because I'm not able to figure it out. Figure it out means understand. I don't figure it out. I don't understand. And something like hurry up. That's every day you are using. Hurry up, hurry up. Right? Hurry up means be quick as possible. Hurry up and get ready. We are late for the class. Suppose 8:30 you have a class right now, and you guys are sleeping. You can call your friends. Hey, hurry up, hurry up. Look, it's 8:30. We are getting late for the class. Get up, get ready for the class. Right? So think over, hang off, count on, point out, figure out, and hurry up. That's why it is called daily or everyday phrasal verbs. Let me go to the, this is the first one, part one. Let me go to the second part, my friends. Quite interesting. I'm sure you are guys are enjoying it. Oof, something called breakdown. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ଏଇଟା ପଢିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ ଜିନିଷଟା କହୁଛି. ଆପଣ ଗାଡିଟି ନେଇକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି କାମକୁ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆପଣ କାର୍ ଥାଉ, ଟୁ ହ୍ୱିଲର ହଉ, ଯାହା ବି ହଉଛି, ବାଟରେ ଗାଡି ଖରାପ ହେଇଯାଉଛି, ଏଇଟା ତ ନର୍ମାଲ ଜିନିଷ. ଆପଣ ଯାଉଥିବେ, ଗାଡି ହଠାତ୍ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା, ଦେଖିବେ ଗାଡି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହବନି, ତ କଣ କହିବେ, ତାକୁ ଇଂଲିଶରେ କଣ କହିବେ, ଆପଣ କଣ କହିବେ, ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଦଉଛି. ଆପଣ କହିବେ ସାର୍ ମାଇ ବାଇକ୍ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଏ ଗୁଡ୍ କଣ୍ଡିସନ, ଆଉ କିଛି କିଛି ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ କହିବେ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟିଂ ଅଫ୍, ଆଉ କିଛି କିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ କହିବେ like sir I am unable to drive it because there is some problem, like that. କିନ୍ତୁ actual word ଟା କେହି କହିବେ, that is called breakdown. The breakdown means a machine that suddenly stops working. Machine, your bike is a part of machine, you can say it's machine, engine jota kojhi, it's a kind of machine. So you can say my car broke down this morning, so I could not go to work. My car broke down this morning. Suppose you are standing with your bike, you are trying to get your bike repaired. ମୁଁ କହିବି sir ଆପଣ ଏଠି କଣ ଛିଡ଼ା ହେଇଛନ୍ତି, what to do sir, my bike has just broken down. Break, broke, broken down ମାନେ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା. ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ମାନେ ସ୍କୁଟି ନେଇକି ଯାଉଥିବେ, ଦେଖିବେ ଆଉ କିଛି ସମୟ ପରେ ଧକ ଧକ ହେଇକି ଗାଡି ରହିଯିବ, ତ କଣ ତାକୁ କହିବେ, how to express it, how to express it to a person. Suppose you are going to call your principal, because most of you are teachers, you are going to call your principal, like how can you say, or you are going to write a I mean something called application. How to write? The exact word is called breakdown. My scooty has breakdown, so that's why I could not reach on time. You can call, ma'am, good morning. I am somewhere near to this village. My bike has a breakdown, has broken down, so I'll be a little bit late by reaching office. Over. So breakdown means a machine that suddenly stops working. Basically, bike, all the things you can say breakdown. ଯେତେ ସବୁ vehicle ଅଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗାଡିଟି ରହିଯାଏ it was working but all of a sudden it stops, that is called breakdown. So I am giving an example here. My car broke down in the morning, so I could not go to office or did not go to work. Something called come across. I have gone through that, but still let me explain it. To meet or find somebody or something by chance. Suppose you are looking for something, you suddenly get it by chance. You can say, come across my friend yesterday. You are searching a lot of, ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗ ଗୋଟିଏ ଦେଖାଉନ୍ତା ସାଙ୍ଗ ଗୋଟିଏ ଦେଖାଉନ୍ତା but ଦେଖା ହେଇପାରୁନି. ଆପଣ ଦିନେ ଦେଖିଲେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଆଇଡି ମାର୍କେଟରେ ସିଏ ବୁଲୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ବୁଲୁଛନ୍ତି. Then you go, my God, it's my fortunate that I just come across with you. Because I was really looking for you, like one day I want to meet you, but it did not happen with you. But today it happened. Suppose ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ବହିଟେ ଗୋଟେ particular ଗୋଟେ ଇଂଲିଶ ବହି ଖୋଜୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ମିଳୁନି ବହୁତ ଦିନ ବହୁତ, ଆଜି ମନେକର ଶାଶ୍ୱତ ବୁକ୍ ଷ୍ଟୋର ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ବଢିଆ ବୁକଟା ଅଛି, ସେଇ ବୁକଟା ମିଳିଗଲା. You can say, oh my God, luckily I come across that book. So come across means to meet or find somebody or something by chance. I came across a book that I was looking for. I came across a book I was looking for. I'm looking for this book. I got it. I just came across. Okay. Stay off that everyday happening. ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହଉଛି କଣଟା କହିଲେ ରାତି ଅନିଦ୍ରା ହବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ହଉନି obviously ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମାନେ ଏମିତି କିଛି ଘରେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଥାଉ କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ଜ୍ୱରରେ ପଡିଛନ୍ତି ରୋଗରେ ପଡିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ରାତି ଅନିଦ୍ରା ହୁଅନ୍ତି कि आपण गोटे टीचर बा आपनकर किछि ऑफिशियल वर्क अछि ऑब्वियसली काली आपण किछि प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट करियर अछि आपण भी राति अनिद्रा टिको राति अनिद्रा हबा माने नॉट थ्रू आउट द नाइट यू कैन स्टे up to 1 o'clock 2 o'clock 3 o'clock so that is something called to be awake. Stay up to, I'll stay up to midnight to finish my homework. So stay up to, why you are staying up to tonight, I mean late night. ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ କିଏ ଅଧିକ ରାତି ଅନିଦ୍ରା ହେଇକି ମାନେ ଟିଭି ଦେଖିବା ମୋବାଇଲ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି as a teacher, as a father, as a guardian, ଆପଣ ତାକୁ କଣ କୁହନ୍ତି ରାତି ଅନିଦ୍ରା କଣ ପାଇଁ ହଉଛି, why you are going for that, you can say like this, don't stay up to late night. Staying up to late night is going to create a lot of problems for your health. Oh my God, tomorrow I have a class, I have not prepared the suppose ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ prepare କଲି, I was busy throughout the day. So when my family calls me to have food and oh no, just I'll have the food, I have to stay up to 1 o'clock because I have to prepare the slides because I can show it to tomorrow. Otherwise, how can I just take the class? So stay up to means to be awake. Upon anidra habaku, stay up to will stay up. Stay up to means 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock like this. Okay. Rely on. Rely on is something called depend on or counter. That don't rely on me because I can't help you. You can rely on so many things. It's not about something or something. You can rely on this machine here. It is always. Suppose I have a phone. So sometimes it is a lot of problems. It is a 3 to 4 years old phone. It is putting a lot of problems. My brother is telling just gift it to me. I said, don't rely on this phone. Look, this has a lot of problems. You can purchase a new one. So rely on means to depend on something or somebody. Like that, rely on. Okay. So that is something called, देखो ये word आपने use करिए, daily use करो. ଆପଣ ପୁରା ଗୋଟେ ଫରେନର ଟାଇପ ର ଇଂଲିଶ କହିବେ କେମିତି ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସପୋଜ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଯିବାର ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଯାଇନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଫୋନ କରିବି ସାର୍ where are you right now, I can't find it out here, why don't you show off here, show off to be present, yeah don't worry I'll be showing off within 5 minutes. सपोज आपण ଭିତରୁ କିଏ କାଲି କ୍ଲାସ କଲେନି संजय बाबू କାଲି କ୍ଲାସ କଲେନି I can say संजय बाबू what happened, why didn't you show off yesterday, oh sir I could not show off because I was down with fever. देखो show off, show जोटा show off से नुहे, that's the that's the difference between a verb and phrasal verb. Show means show me your mobile, show me your coat, show me your something called book, show me your hand, show me your watch. So that is something called show. But show means to be present. You can say to be present some things, right? You can say things, you can say like, no, you can call somebody, hi guys, hello, hello Asim sir, I don't find you here. When you are going to show off, ମାନେ ଆପଣ କେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରହିବେ, ଆପଣ କେତେବେଳେ ଆସିବେ, when you are going to come up, yes sir, I will be showing off around 5 o'clock, showing off, to be present. Will you show off at my birthday? And always remember, show off at is always. Will you show up at my birthday? ମୋ birthday ରେ ତମେ present ରହିବ କି? Will you show up at my birthday? Why you not showing up at this point of time? Right. Okay. Show off is something very advanced focus. Please use it, my friends. ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ. That is something called phrasal verbs. Gives you the path to follow a native speaker. ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ native speaker ଭଳିଆ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି, if you want to speak like this, use phrasal verbs most of the time. ଆପଣ ଭାବନ୍ତୁନି ଯେ ଫରେନର ମାନେ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ହାଇ ଫାଇ ଇଂଲିଶ, ନଥିଙ୍ଗ କଲ୍ଡ ହାଇ ଫାଇ, ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ କଲ୍ଡ ହାଇ ଫାଇ। ଆପଣ ଜାଣି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ୟୁ ଅଲୱେଜ ଫିଲ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ମେ ବି ତାଙ୍କର ଆକ୍ସେଣ୍ଟ ଚେଞ୍ଜ। ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଆପଣ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ସମସ୍ତେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁରରେ ଯୋଉ ଓଡ଼ିଆ, ଖୋର୍ଦ୍ଧାରେ ସେ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ନୁହଁ। ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଠିକ ଲେଖିବା, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଠିକ ଲେଖିବା, କହିବାରେ ବହୁତ ଚେଞ୍ଜେସ୍ ଆସୁଛି। ପୁରୀରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ, ବାଲେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ, ଦେଖିବେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ରହିବ, କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ରହିବ। ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ କଲ୍ଡ ଆକ୍ସେଣ୍ଟ। ତ ଆକ୍ସେଣ୍ଟ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇପାରେ, but they use the same things. Hey, why are you going to show off today? Upon କହିବେ, why you are not coming today? When you will be present today? ତ ସେଇଟା ଉଠି accent କରିବେ, why you are not coming today? Tomorrow, what happens? Why did you show off? Why did not you show off? Oh my God, I didn't show off because I have some problems with me. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟାକୁ slowly କୁହନ୍ତି ଆଉ written communication କୁହନ୍ତି, ସେଟା spoken English କୁହନ୍ତି। present ଟା I am present sir, ଏଟା ପିଲାଦିନୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି since your childhood. The present ଟା ୟୁଜ କରିବା କଣ ନିହାତି ଦରକାର? Why can't you show off? Yes, ମତେ ଆପଣ ଭରସା କରିପାରିବେ। Yes, you can put faith on me. Thank you, faith. Faith anybody can use. You can say, yeah, you can rely on me. You can count on me. Not an issue. I'm going to hear you. I'm going to help you out. Please count on me. Please count on me. That is called spoken English. That you can very much do. Only thing is that your mentality. Okay. The next one I want to tell you something called sell out. Sell and sell out with a difference ଅଛି। Sell out means ଯେତେବେଳେ ସବୁ ଯାକ ବିକ୍ରି ହେଇଯାଏ, that is called sell out. Just take it out. To sell off something so that nothing remains, କିଛି ଆଉ ରହିବନି। ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ଏଟା କଣ ହେଇଛି ନା sold out. Sold out ମାନେ ଆଉ ସେ particular ଜିନିଷଟା ନାହିଁ ଦୋକାନରେ। Suppose you are going to a showroom, ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଫେଭରାଇଟ କଣ କିଣିବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, but ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିବେ ସାର୍ ଏଟା କଣ ନାହିଁ କି, no no ସାର୍ sold out, ଶୁଣିଥିବେ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ sold out। sold out ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଭାବନ୍ତି ସେଟା ବିକ୍ରି ହେଇଗଲା, ତା ମାନେଟା କଣ? ସେଲ୍ ତ ବିକ୍ରି କରିବା, ତ sold out ର ମାନେ କଣ? ତା ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ବି ନାହିଁ ବିକ୍ରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ସବୁ ବିକ୍ରି ହେଇଯାଇଛି। The meaning is that whenever everything has been sold, that is called sold out. So that is called spoken English. ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ you are a businessman, ଆପଣ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ବିକୁଛନ୍ତି, you are giving anything sir, ତ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ଟିକେଟ sold out, ତା ମାନେ କଣ? Suppose there are 50 seats and 50 tickets are there, everything has been sold out means not a single ticket is pending for you, so that is called sold out, right? So just I have given, I want to sell out my properties and move away. What is sell out? That means ମୋର ଯାହା ବି property ଅଛି ଏରିଆରେ ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ବିକ୍ରି କରିଦେବି, ପରେ ବାହାରକୁ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି, you can sell out. You say I want to sell, wrong, that's the difference. ତ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ, ଭିତରୁ ଟିକେ ଯାଇକି ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ, ଏମିତି ତ ଉପରେ ସେଲ୍ ମାନେ ବିକ୍ରି କରିବା, I want to sell my property, ସେଲ୍ property ମାନେ କିଛି ରହିଯାଇଥିବ, ସେଲ୍ ଆଉଟ୍ ମାନେ ଟୋଟାଲ ବିକ୍ରି କରିଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଏ। ମୁଁ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ୱାର୍ଡ ଲଗେଇନି ସେଠି, check it out. I don't want to sell my total property, ମୁଁ ଟୋଟାଲ ଲେଖିନି, ଆପଣ ଚେକ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ। It is something called sell out my property, ମାନେ ଟୋଟାଲ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ଟୋଟାଲ ମତେ ଲେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ପଡିଲାନି, କଣ ପାଇଁ ନା ଆଉଟ ଯୋଗୁ। So whenever trying to speak, you have to speak like this, I want to sell out everything sir, I want to sell out this shop, I want to sell out that property. That means not a single property will be with me, I want to sell it out. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିବ sold out, ticket sold out, ତା ମାନେ କଣ? ତା ମାନେ ଯେତିକିଟା ଟିକେଟ ଥିଲା ସବୁ ଯାକ ବିକ୍ରି ହେଇଯାଇଛି। So that's the beauty of English. Okay, so this is something called second. This is what we have learned, something called breakdown. You can use with your vehicle. କୋଉଠି କୋଉଠି ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିବେ with your vehicle. The vehicle ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଖରାପ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, आपण रास्ता रे जाउ देखंतु घरे खराब हे पड़ी आपण यूज करिवे आपण रास्ता रे जाउछन्ती खराब हे गेला सेठी ब्रेक डाउन यूज करिवे ओके I don't know what happens right it's broke down I don't know how to go okay come across stay off rely show off and sell out right now let me go to the part three. Okay something called part three. That's quite interesting also. Check out show off walk out rip up lay off rule out देखो एगुड़ा शब्दावली आपण व्यवहार करो let me give you the exact situation check out आपण check out व्यवहार करो when you are going to check out आपण जानती होटल रे रहती आपण check out करते आपण पचारती check out का टाइम केते की ता माने आपण भाबन सेटा टाइम टा बोल no check out means you are going to pay the service that you have been rendered before leaving धरंतु आपण को होटल रे 24 आवर्स चेक आउट अछि आपण कहला 24 आवर्स चेक आउट हे गेला तो आपण गले माने 12 रे गले काली पीएम रे काली 12 पीएम रे आपण बाहरी होटल रो त माने आपण टोटल तार जहाँ भी बिल फिल थिबो खाइबा बिल रहिबा बिल बोर्डिंग लॉजिंग एवरीथिंग सो हैव टू क्लियर इट अप बिफोर लीविंग द थिंग एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड चेक आउट तो चेक आउट मींस टू पे फॉर ऑल द सर्विसेज बिफोर यू आर लीविंग तो आपण चेक आउट वर होता टाइम टा नो correct your mistake rectify your mistake something okay so something called check out means to pay for the service before leaving you can say let's check out the hotel today itself let's check out the hotel let's check out from this place you can say because you have taken a rent somewhere else and you are trying to give it अपन देखो जो डे जगह ओडे करे फीस्ट होतियो सेटे किछि पेमेंट देके अपन फीस्ट करता so let's check out from this place like that okay and show off and show up just take it out show off means to be present here show off means present here something called show off so there is a difference show off off means present to be present show off means to be pretentious about your status and quality ता माने आपण जहा शेयर नुहो show off करन माने हमें ओडिया रे कोथि देखे हो तो जतरा आपण गोटे जिंस देखंते सपोज somebody has purchased iPhone आपण देखुथिबे इट्स बेस्ट माय क्रेज like they are putting a phone like that is holding a mobile like and there is a apple sign will be there apple bite sign will be there because he is holding an iPhone so it is a status symbol and people say ता संग माने कोन कहबे I is showing off here showing off that means it is something called to be pretentious about your status and ability आपनकर जहा ability नाही आपण सेटा शो ऑफ करन बा आपनकर जहा स्टेटस नाही ताको आपण शो करन त माने जत्ते की देखाइबारु आवश्यकता देखाइबा पई शो ऑफ बोली कहले आपण जान ओ showing off character like that okay intelligent people never show off intelligent people never show okay something called workout is daily phenomenon what is workout to train your body by physical exercise look from 5 to 6 I'll be busy in workout so workout means we should work out to keep ourselves fit workout is related to our daily routine that means physical exercise हमें कहते हैं सेटा workout हमें कौन कहूचे is doing going for gym doing exercise किंतु गोटे foreigner कौन कहे और it's time for workout केते बढ़िया लागुছে so that is something called advanced speaker and you are becomes native non-native speaker and we are always cling to that हमें जहां पिला दिन पड़छ सेटा को छाड़िया पे हम प्रस्तुत doing exercise तो आपण पिला दिन पड़छन ड्रिल क्लास रे पंचम षष्ठ जेतला आपण ड्रिल स्टार्ट करले सेही समय चलो एक्सरसाइज करियो सर डाकुछन हुइसिल मार but why you are using the same things right now why can't you change your pattern and everything you can say let's go for a workout why are you going I am going for the gym for a workout workout look देखो कितने मॉडर्न है ये and this is not showing up this is called actual english read up एटा सर सदा हुए देखिथिबे ऑटो आपण जदि कोटे जागा को जाउथिबे ऑटो हो बा बस बढ़ाओ आपण को माने आवश्यकता रो अधिक नै जा तो आपण भाबंती मते चीटिंग कर देला so this is something called to teach somebody to cheat somebody by making them to pay too much आपण कोटे दुकान अछि तो आपण जने दुकानी बा आपण कोटे दुकान को किनिया पे जाउछु तार दाम होछि 100 टका आपण से 120 टका रखु तो आपण जानछथि आपण चीटिंग होउछथि बोली so that is called rip off the local drivers are ripping off the tourist you can say you can suppose आपण देखिले गोटे जिंसर दाम होछि 110 टका ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 100 ଜଣେ ମାଗୁଛି ଆପଣ କହିବେ why you are ripping me off here, the MRP is showing on something 110 and you are trying to rip me off. Rip me off means trying to cheat me off. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କେତେ ଚେଞ୍ଜେସ୍ ହଉ, ଭାଷାର ଚେଞ୍ଜେସ୍ ହେଇଯାଉ. You know everything, I just want to convert, I want to transform you from a non-native speaker to a native speaker, from an ordinary speaker to an advanced speaker. You use this one, you become an advanced speaker. ये जाम आर वर्ड्स वेयर सबुठे समान थाए सर. It's all about vocabs. आपण को vocab सेंस कर देले आपण गोटे माने कोन गोटे ऑर्डिनरी स्पीकर रो गोटे एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी स्पीकर. There is no difference. आपण भाबुछंती अमेरिकन लोक माने टेंस स्टार्ट तांको पे अलगा नो सेम टेंस. आपण पास्ट कोंती से माने भी पास्ट कोंती सिंपल future time everything has changed. Only difference is that the way they speak. They use a lot of collocation, going already use a lot of collocation, they use a lot of binomials, they use a lot of phrasal verbs. आ जोटा कि आपण को फील हुए ସେମାନେ हाई फाई इंग्लिश कहउछन. आपण निजे यूज करन तो आपण हाई फाई हिबे ना. ओडिसा रहिके आपण जो जगह रहउछन नो प्रॉब्लम यू विल बी हाई फाई. Okay. So rip off means to cheat somebody by making them to pay much from the actual price. The local drivers are ripping off the tourists. Okay. Layoff that becomes a phenomenon. आपण देखिथिबे बर्तन चाकरी बाहर कर दे जाउची. Yesterday Google or Facebook, I think Facebook is going to lay off 2,500 employees. Twitter is going to lay off already laid off some 5,000 employees. So what is layoff? Layoff means to end someone's employment. You are trying to terminate from the process. आपण गोटे जॉब अछि आपण जॉब रो बाहर कर दबा, that is called layoff. आपण कहबे एबे सुनथिबे एबे आपण माने lot of layoff is going on. What is layoff? Layoff माने जे कोनसी गोटे कर्मचारी चाकरी रो बाहर कर दबा प्रक्रिया को जाय layoff. आपण कोन कहबे he has been terminated, he has been taken out of the service. Boring English man. Use layoff or he has been laid off. I don't know, like no, my boss told me I have not worked, then I'll be laid off. Right? So layoff is a very common words that you can use every day. It's a phrasal verb and very well known phrasal verb. If you just check it out anywhere. Okay. And something called rule out. Rule out means something is not suitable for something. Whenever someone or somebody is not suitable for something, you can say rule out. You can say like no, the player was in a injury, so he has been ruled out for the fourth test. चतुर्थ टेस्ट रे से लोक खेलिबनी. What do you mean by that? Rule out means like no, he is not fit for this. Whenever somebody is not fit, then he has been ruled out. Suppose आपण मते कहबे sir, is there any possibility? Yeah, there is a possibility, but the possibility of tomorrow's class cannot be ruled out. Means there is a possibility. Something is suitable for tomorrow because it's not a any other day. It's a good day also. We can get a lot of time. Okay. So what you can understand from here? Check out, show off, work out, rip off, lay off, and rule out. Here we have learned breakdown, come across, stay off, rely on, show off, and sell out. And the first one you have learned something called think over, hang off, count on, something called point out, figure out, and hurry up. And this is something called 18 such phrasal verbs. You can use, this is called daily phrasal verbs. You can use it in your day-to-day conversation.